They're saying the demand equation, instead of saying that P is D of X in this case, they're just saying that's P, and the same thing here. Uh, that P is S of X. Essentially, they want you to find, essentially where these two are at equilibrium when, they want you to figure out the X value and, of course, the price as well. So find the equilibrium quantity and the equilibrium price because that's what it's going to be. The X is going to be the equilibrium quantity. The P is going to be the equilibrium price for the fax machines. So we're looking to find a system of equations or solve a system of equations where we have 3x plus P minus 1500 equaling 0 and 2x minus 3P plus 1200 equaling 0. I want to see what X and P values work out for that. So now for the time being, I am going to continue to use substitution. This is a circumstance I would normally use elimination on, but we haven't reviewed that yet. If you happen to remember elimination at this point and know how to do it, by all means, you can certainly use it. I'm not going to hold that against you. So since it's easy to, when I look at these equations, that this one here, I can isolate P pretty easily just by adding 1500 and subtracting 3x from both sides, I'm going to use that. I'm going to solve that one for P. So P is going to be 1500 minus 3x. Since I'm not graphing it, I don't need to have it in a particular format. I can have the 3x come second. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use that as a substitution into the second equation. Never substitute into the same equation you just manipulated. Okay, if I put 1500 minus 3x in for P right now, what I would end up getting is 0 equaling 0, which basically is just say, oh, 0 equals 0. It means something else in other circumstances, but for this one, it wouldn't mean, it's meaningless. I am going to come down here and replace the P with 1500 minus 3x, leaving everything else alone. But now my equation only has x terms in it, doesn't have a p term anymore. So what I'll do is I'll distribute the negative 3, so I have a negative 4500 plus a 9x plus 1200 here. If I simplify, I have 11x minus 3300 equaling 0. 11x, adding 3300 to both sides, and x would be 300. So that is the equilibrium quantity. Now I got to find the equilibrium price. So I'm now going to come back up to here and do another substitution. 1500 minus 3 times 300 equals 1500 minus 900, which is 600. So the equilibrium price is $600 per fax machine.